It's an all-Western Conference matchup in today's game as the Timberwolves come into town for this one. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Here we go. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. And roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Now here's Randall. And here's Edwards from the arc. Here's Gobert. Count it.
We always know this has been a strength of Rudy Gobert, getting the offensive window. Nicely done.
Done outside. Pass to Jones. Done outside. Leonard, that's for two. DiVincenzo with the rebound.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, fellas, that was vicious two-hand monster slam.
Guys, I don't think there was anyone who could have stopped him on that one. Done the bounce pass.
No fucking way.
And that one good.
But John Collins around the bucket doing work right there.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Tyronn Lue gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. Unsurprisingly, the conversation turned to Rudy Gobert. Let's be honest, he's scary, Coach said about the 7-footer. He hinted their strategy might involve trying to, quote, lure Rudy out of the paint so he's not there to slap away our layups. Maybe some tricky play here to try and push Gobert out of his comfort zone. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you so much for that. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul.
Oh, great defense there. Anticipated the play and got there first.
Now, here's Dunn. Outside Leonard. Count that one. Leonard's got 6.
Yeah, Kawhi Leonard has found so many ways to score. He can slip around you with his length. He can go through you with his strength. This guy's so tough to guard. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
DiVincenzo. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws. So those are numbers you'll be happy with.
And Doris, we saw it. Something just clicked for Jaden McDaniels and his rebounding in the 2025 season.
Well, his rebounding and beyond, let's remember his team decided to put the ball in his hands a little bit more, and he elevated his game on the offensive end as well.
Now here's Leonard. 6 points for him. There's a minute 47 left in the first quarter. Clock at 6. Got it. Good job in the low post. He has 6.
Well, primarily known as a scorer, Kawhi Leonard using his playmaking skills to set up his teammates there.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. Both teams will make substitutions. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Outside, Reed. Pass to McDaniels. And it's sent back by Lopez.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
We've got 1:28 left to play in the first quarter. 6 on the shot clock. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. Reed misses.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
Lopez outside. Pass to Reed. Mathurin with some nice defense. I think the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul.
That sucks.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Now here's Leonard. Defended by Dosunmu. Pass to Lopez. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Well, Lopez so comfortable down inside. This is where he makes his living.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Well, we know this guy is always a threat offensively. You can't lose sight of him.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. On the wing, Dosunmu. Stolen by Collins.
Oh my gosh, just pass the ball to the guy on the same pass.
Now here's Lopez. Mathurin for 3. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their defense has been terrific in this game. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action. And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Boy, it's been a really pretty thing to watch, executing their game plan to perfection.
One thing you can say about this Clippers organization, GA, resources will never be a problem.
Yeah, passionate and deep-pocketed leadership. You throw in the market size, and even if they're not the glamour franchise in L.A., they're no longer resigned to second fiddle.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. The Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, "I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me." Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Randall surveying the D. Here's Dosunmu.
Ridiculous.
And a good offensive board. And he gets
Number 4, you're coming out the game, dude. Come on.
Nice inside looks they've got here in the first half.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Minnesota making a switch. Clippers leading by 3. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Batum, the screen. Good ball movement here by the Clippers.
Damn, it took too long to get him the ball. He was open for a long time.
Even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Batum with the steal. Oh, and here comes Mathurin all alone. Draws the foul, a chance for another point at the free throw
It's because he tipped the ball away. He took off when he tipped the ball away.
A skillful move there by Mathurin against the contact.
Ball don't lie.
Finding a way to get the shot to fall.
You see a lot of pick and rolls, but you also, Greg, hear about inverted screens. Can you explain to the viewers what that means?
Yeah, that's where your guard actually is the one setting the pick for the bigger player, and having little guys who are willing to put their body on the line. You think of a Steph Curry, a John Stockton, 2 of the best to ever do it.
Here's Dunn.
That's crazy. I got all the way there.
Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Randall outside. It drops for his third basket. He's missed only 1 shot.
Boy, I love the confidence Julius Randle has in himself. This guy knows what it takes to score.
And if that's the best look you can get on a possession, what a waste of a trip down the floor.
Well, missed opportunities, and they can certainly add up. You cannot afford to take that kind of shot.
A wide open look here for Ingles. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. And the Timberwolves lead by 2. Pass to Batum. And a wide open look for Mathurin. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
This is his first free throw of the game.
A 78% foul shooter a season ago. Pretty steady when he's at the line.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Minnesota making a switch here. And the first one at the line is good. And Doris, after Paul George left, many figured the Clippers were a lottery-bound team. Instead, they were a 50-win team.
And Kev, they had great contributions up and down the roster. There was incredible balance. And needless to say, you have a man in the head coaching position who is one of the all-time best in Ty Lue.
Collins, good.
Well, a big man with considerable range, folks. John Collins has to be respected beyond the arc.
DiVincenzo with it. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 6. McDaniels outside. Here's DiVincenzo. And Lopez pulls it down. Mathurin for 3. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Mathurin's got the lead up to 6 now for the Clippers.
Well, a lot of confidence to
Come on, dude! Like,
And guys, I don't know that this
I'm
is
doing.
the
I'm like, I'm throwing like punches. I'm throwing like real punches, and the game's like, yeah, okay, and then like just give me them, and they give him one on the next one.
Go
Like,
for that, didn't he? My goodness. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Well, don't let Kawhi's quiet demeanor fool you. This guy has athleticism and explosiveness. How about that in style?
you screwed that up.
Here's Mathurin. He's got 9. Pass to Dunn. Puts up a deep 3. No good on that one.
See, he should have had a bigger window. I was wide open. I should have been able to hit.
With a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Back to the action in just a minute. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Randle with the bucket. Randle's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Minnesota.
Well, that's the defensive impact of Anthony Edwards making the steal and setting up easy offense.
Pass to Dunn. Lopez a screen. Dunn shot's good. And the Clippers lead by 6.
Well, you have to be able to play the pick and roll game in the NBA, and Chris Dunn getting to the right space quickly.
Gobert
Oh my God, that's crazy.
to the inside. And Randle throws it down.
Really crisp, intelligent passing to make that basket possible.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. John Collins becoming a knockdown shooter. He said, I think I've always had the ability to shoot. I'm just feeling it for free right now. My teammates are doing a good job of finding me in the spots that I like, and and I worked on my shot a lot, and I'm sort of settling into it. Back to you guys.
Very capable. All right, Allie, thank you for the report.
Yeah, John Collins, tremendous body control because the contact was there. He just doesn't allow it to bother him.
So, a lot to appreciate here, Doris, in the game of John Collins. He has been a highly productive pro.
He's been a consistent rebounder. We know he can make shots on the face-up game on the offensive end of the floor. And you're right, there's been a consistent 16 points, 8 boards right in that vicinity since he's entered the league.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, people look to clean outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And Doris, for the Timberwolves, 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But, of course, they are not satisfied.
She was just talking about how he said he was feeling himself from 3, so, like, come on, knock it down.
Amongst the all-time greats. Boy, Julius Randle is getting to his spots and starting to really cook.
Dunn looking over the floor. Right side, Leonard. Gobert with the block. Here's DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Collins. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%. Wow. What, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Lopez a screen. Inside. Gobert with the block.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifled Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? That one goes. Count it. 11 points here for Benedict Mathurin.
Someone on the D has to throw themselves in there and contest the layup.
Clippers leading by 4. Down low. And that one's good by Lopez. Lopez has got his 2nd bucket.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Gobert the screen. And here's Edwards from the arc. Rebound by the Clippers. Outside Mathurin. And looks like the illegal kick was set.
That's crazy, dude. Like, we were long past the screen. Why are you screening? I had already blown by this dude. Like,
on that screen, easy call.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Timberwolves trail by 6. Now Conley. Still without a basket. And the shot goes in.
Well, there's a certain level of quickness you've got to contend with. Mike Conley off the dribble drive.
Outside Mathurin to the paint. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mathurin's got 13.
Boy, something so good about a perfectly placed lead pass. That is nice.
.30 seconds left in the 3rd quarter. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles.
Damn, like, sometimes you think you put it, that's like throwing an interception. It's like, oh shit, I should have did that.
Outside, Reed. On the wing, Dosunmu. Good on the 3-point shot. 5 points in the game. Leonard looking around. Outside Mathurin. That concludes the third quarter. It continues to be an exciting neck-and-neck game. The Clippers on top.
43.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. And here is Conley. On the wing, Dosunmu. Pass to Edwards to tie it up. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Boy, what a good-looking stroke. Ready on the catch, Anthony Edwards. That jumper is nice.
Outside Mathurin. On the wing, Batum. Jackson with the screen. Batum with the bounce pass. Jackson misses.
Boy, he won't miss many of those, but it certainly happens and did there.
Outside Conley. To the middle. Over in the corner, Dosunmu. And another three for Minnesota.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
A three from Leonard. Kawhi drills the three-pointer.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the three from the other end.
Sanders with the steal. And here comes Mathurin all alone. Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Clippers.
I like their defense tonight, and we don't talk about that side of the ball enough. You can really change a game when you get a bunch of steals and get out in transition.
Leonard. Here's the drive. Off the glass.
But Kawhi Leonard right now is cooking, folks. This guy has got a rhythm, and you better watch out.
Here's Edwards. Jackson with the rebound. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Stolen by Reed. Outside Edwards. Doesn't get that one. Clippers leading by 4. Now Jackson. Mathurin. Layup no good.
Boy, that is how you protect the rim. That is A-plus defense.
Outside Edwards. The three ball from Anthony Edwards.
This guy has earned a reputation for handling pressure and making clutch shots.
Now Mathurin. He nails the jump shot.
And wow, Mathurin, the youngster, making his presence known.
Stolen by Jackson. There's 1:38 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And out of bounds.
My nigga, volleyball's rebound out of bounds. Come on.
When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
And he commits the intentional foul.
There's really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
To tie it up.
This guy is a perennial all-defensive team member. The wingspan, a problem for offensive players.
And 11 left to play in the final quarter. Outside Bogdanovich. Clock at 4. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That'll be his second foul of the game. Now Leonard. 6 to shoot. Lopez a screen. Edwards with the rebound. Here's Reed. It's stolen by Jones.
That's good.
Now Leonard. Spiked it away.
Points are an absolute must here.
And no time to waste. Not at this point in the game.
And that's an intentional foul.
Okay.
Yeah, you can't let them hold the ball and just milk those last seconds away.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Oh, my
He is
God.
unable to get the second one. And Reed has got the ball here for Minnesota. That one misses. And now an intentional foul. They need the
Almost
ball
ripped
back
my
to
man's
six.
arm out his sock.
Good on the
So
first,
he was
and that
nervous.
puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both.
Was that you?
It's a 6-point ball game.
And that should do it. No miracle comeback tonight, but boy, what a game, fellas.
Outside Edwards. Can't connect from long distance. So the
Alrighty, I gotta go, but I love you a lot.
So you a lot, Jeff. Take care. Talk to you later.
And for me,
Okay, I'll talk to you again.
Is just the overall trust this group has in one another when it mattered most. Doing what had to be done, and to send these fans